But I want to definitely jump into your story and kind of see your journey right to the point you are at now. But I did have one last thing that was on my mind, because I know that one of the latest episodes you dropped, you did an interview. You're talking with the individual that's sharing, right, how he's basically turning, what he's learned in his annual, monthly, making money life for his job, right, and turn that into actually making money through speaking about the thing that he's knowledgeable about, right? He's so skillful in. And so for those people that's listening, because I know there's some people who are like, oh, podcast, cool. It's something I listen to, right? You know what I mean? It's something that I just, while I'm on the road or while I'm getting tasks done at home, right? But they've never considered of starting it themselves, or they're never considered that they even have something worth or worthy to be shared. What would you say to those individuals? Because again, we look at you and say, okay, you're the podcast mentor, of course, right? But they don't know the fact of this story of you connecting with your boss from long ago, who pushed you and made you uncomfortable, right, to get you to the point to use your voice. And so what would you say to those individuals who may not even be thinking about the reality that they have something so valuable that can impact so many people through just sharing it simply through connecting a mic to a computer?
Yeah, man. So I would just share this quote now, and I'm pulling it from myself because I shared this in a TEDx talk. But I said, your story is a prescription for someone else's pain.
Okay.
Yeah.
That was deep. Okay. Your story is a prescription from someone else's pain. Wow.
Yeah.
That was fire.
Yeah. So okay. So here I'll just go.
Break
I'll
it
just
down,
go.
though.
I'll go one layer deeper. One layer deeper.
Yeah.
So wherever we are in our lives, like, and I'm gonna break this thing down. Let's say we're talking about a fourth grader. Okay. Let's say we're talking about a fourth grader, and this fourth grader's like, I can't help nobody. Nobody wants to. Nobody can. No, I can't help nobody. All these adults, I can't tell them nothing. I can't teach them nothing. A fourth grader has made it past the first, the second, the third grade, and kindergarten and pre-K, if you count those, right? So they have a certain level of experience that they can turn around and help those other people that are on the lower levels. Everybody else, wherever you are in your life, you've either had a level of success academically, you've been able to achieve a level of status in the marketplace. You can even speak to a story in the realm of faith or even religion, just based on what God has done. Testimony. Inky Johnson tells his testimony every time he speaks, and he gets paid upwards of $30K every time he opens his mouth. So understanding that, right? I'm not gonna get too excited. So understanding that, why would you, knowing that you have a prescription that can ultimately heal someone, why would you be so selfish to not share it with somebody else?
That, it's so crazy, because this, I think it was like maybe 2 weeks ago, just in my devotion time, I was studying it, and 2 Timothy 1:7 talks about, right, that God has not given us the spirit of fear, right, but of love, power, and sound mind. And like, it just really hit me that fear, the reason that fear and love don't connect is because fear is selfish. You know what I'm saying? Because fear is all based on self. You're thinking about you. You're thinking about what you're going to experience. You're thinking about, what's going to happen to me if I do this, or how people are going to feel about me if I do. What you're not thinking about is other people. And love is selflessness, right? Like, love is selfless, fear is selfish, right? And so it's like the same thing you're saying here. It's like, when we're in these positions, it's because we're only thinking about us. If we really break it down, right, and we're honest with ourselves, it's like, I'm really thinking about me and kind of how I'm going to be seen, how I'm going to be looked at, etc. We're not thinking of the fact of, okay, this word that I go speak, how is it going to impact those other people there, though? Like, what is it going to do for them if God has actually opened up this door for me? And so, man, that's so true. It is a prescription for somebody else's pain. Thanks for watching the Lion and Lambo podcast. We hope this clip has been a huge blessing to you. And we want to remind you that we drop new videos, new podcast episodes every Sunday at 9 o'clock. You can find the full episode by clicking the card up at the top right of this video. If you prefer an audio-only experience, then we want to let you know that we're streaming through every major podcast streaming platform. For the full list, you can go to www.lionandthelambo.com. Until next time, go impact the world.